today. From Arrowhead Stadium in Kansas City.
Call me after 7. Don't you call me till I
Week 15 of the NFL.
Bears rookie Luther Burton III was kicked off the field and chewed out by Ben Johnson after issues at the line of scrimmage during team drills. Burton missed several weeks of practice with a hamstring injury, and Johnson said it is hindered his progress learning the system. It shows up already. I mean, we were in Washington yesterday afternoon and misalignment. We have to re-huddle. We have to start it all over again. He's a little bit behind right now. Burton III responded very well to the accountability that Johnson gave him. Early in your career, did you ever have to accept accountability coming up short in practice or in the game? Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Man, I forget. Oh, no, man, you don't move me. I'm a wide receiver, Ocho. They'll move me to tight end. They tell me to play, Ocho.
Yeah.
I go in motion. I stop. Man, what's the play again? What I got? Hey, y'all laughing. I'm dead serious. Ask him. I go in motion, go to the tackle, turn around and come back. Man, what I got? I forgot. What I got? Man, damn music. God dang it, Shannon. I don't know what you want me to tell you, Dad. I forgot to play.
I remember them days, man.
They sent me in the game. I forgot to play coming into the game. Hey, because we used to run play, like every play we bring somebody in the game. So
And they
Dad
had
got his hand on my shoulder. Give me the play. I go in there. How you gonna get out? I'm in the game, Ocho.
Yeah.
John, look at the team. Look at tonight. T, what's the play?
Here's the kicker, Harrison Butker, ready to get this one started. And we are underway from Kansas City. And the opening kickoff will not be returned, as that will be a touchback. So here's the first drive now for the 49ers. And we get a glance at their leader in the huddle, the veteran, in his 9th season now in the league.
You talk about the pause that refreshes. I think it's coming a perfect time of the year for them, hasn't it? You know, the season is starting to wind down, got a little bit of a break. But how about the guy calling the signals? He's got to be excited about that, because now he didn't just get a game plan for 1 week. He's able to work on it for 2 weeks. I can't wait to see if they have anything special in store for him today.
They'll send a receiver in motion left. He'll get an opportunity with it on the touch pass. And that's not the start that he was looking for, as he's going to be met and dropped behind the line. This defense not fooled one bit on that touch pass.
And this has become one of those kind of in vogue plays, you know, kind of like the shuffle pass was a few years ago. This one never got off the ground, but you understand why a lot of teams are running it. These wide receivers, a lot of them, they run like running backs with the ball in their hands.
Here's a throw right side, taken in by his tight end. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And 3rd and 8 now. This defense for the Chiefs, they played really well in the win over the Raiders a week ago.
I have to admit, I was extremely impressed by what I saw on tape, because they stayed in the face of the quarterback the entire game, ended up getting 4 sacks total, and made it difficult for him to step up and find receivers downfield. Also made it hard for him to escape the pocket and run.
Gonna throw right side here, complete. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. Here's Bryce Behringer now. Three-yard punt, but they get 9 back on the return. And it's Chiefs football, 1st and 10. Time to see what Patrick Mahomes can do here with his first possession. The quarterback out of Texas Tech getting set to lead this KC Chiefs offense.
And if you go by the numbers, he's had a Pro Bowl type season. And maybe that's even selling him a little bit short. He's the NFL leader in touchdown passes to this point in the year. And with the end of the season not too far away, he's got his guys playing at a very high level.
Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10, right at the 30. start the drive here with Pacheco.
And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up. Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown. So a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now, hopefully get to the perimeter later. And let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on first down.
Pacheco gets it again on second down. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down. The Chiefs at 11-2 now. And they coming on a pretty good roll here. Winners of 3 straight.
And I thought they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
Mahomes now on first down. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
My first thought is surprise, because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
Second and 10. The slot man in motion right. And he'll pick up about 3 there, up to the 43. You look at this Niner defense, currently number 1 in the NFL against the run.
And I know, just like me, you're fired up about this one, because this is the irresistible object and the immovable force. They're going head-to-head, number 1 versus number 1. I've talked about that running backs renaissance for a while. Can they slow these guys down? Where's my helmet? I want to play.
Jeez, you are fired up. Something's got to give. That's good for 9 yards as they convert on the third down play.
But we're used to seeing the guy that you consider the number 1 receiver double covered. But how about this guy? He's double covered and finds a way to make the play for a first down.
That's how you increase your Madden rating, right?
No doubt about that at all. And you know something? I think we'll hear about that from him soon.
On play action, it's Mahomes. Escaping the pressure right. That's complete to Justin Jefferson. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. First down for the Chiefs. Solid chunk of yardage, 17 on the play. Those are the kinds of plays right there that show you why he's the number 3 man in the NFL in terms of receiving yards.
Also tells you it's a full combination of what he's got going in his game. You name it, from route running to catching the football. That's why he's able to produce those types of numbers.
Mahomes now on first down. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Tight end has become a bigger and bigger part of the passing game in the NFL, but if you drop the football, that position can get swapped out with a wide receiver in that spot, a running back in that spot. There are other ways they can go if you're not going to catch the ball.
And that's not just his first drop, his second drop of the game. A run by Pacheco on second down. 5 yards, now it's 3rd and 5.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
They'll break the huddle and come up on the 9th play of this drive, needing 5 yards on 3rd down. Rice will go in motion left. On 3rd down, it's Pacheco. And he will have the first down across the 20 to the 19-yard line. They give him 7 yards on the play, and they do pick up the conversion on 3rd down. Mahomes going to change things up. Operating from the red zone now, Mahomes. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12. That'll give him 8 that time, and it'll be second in a couple.
And I like the idea here. Get the ball in his hands, even if it's in the passing game. 3 catches a week ago, and he does a nice job here to pick up yardage.
Now a first carry for their fullback. That play gets him 6 yards and sets them up with a 1st and goal. fullback try and take him home. And he is in. Touchdown, Kansas City. A great effort there. His third rushing touchdown of the year. And the Chiefs are on the board first here this afternoon. A good hold in these wet conditions. The point after is up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. That one in the books as a 12-play drive. And it's finished off with a 5-yard touchdown run. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down officially at the 21. Back out there comes the 49ers offense ready for their second drive. And they had lost 2 in a row prior to getting the open week last weekend, so potentially a chance for them to get away for a bit, heal up, and come back strong.
That's what the hope is anyway, because you're going to find out now with your team, are you still focused on being the best you can be for the rest of the season with the things going the way they have earlier this year?
Now some movement before the snap. And we'll hear from our referee for the first time this afternoon. That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit. And that false start penalty certainly not helping their cause here. Second down and long. And from the gun, here's a handoff to Charbonnet. And he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1. You talk about this Chiefs defense. It's a unit that has had all sorts of issues against the pass. Dead last in the NFL, number 32 in the league.
And when you're getting ready to face the #1 overall offense in the NFL, it does not matter where you rank defensively because you got your hands full. You don't know what you're going to face, but you know that that's a strong unit that you're getting ready for.
And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there, and now 4th down. First kick, 47. This one looks good as well. It's a 39-yard punt, 3 on the return. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. They've got the 7-0 lead. Now they've got the football back after their defense got the stop, CD. And you get the feeling if they could score here, they really have all the momentum on their side.
And you just wonder right now, is the quarterback and the play caller totally in sync? Are they of one mind that, hey, what worked last time? Let's keep doing it until they stop us. Or do they go to a different section in the playbook, show them something different? Either way, they want a repeat of their first drive.
Pacheco gets it again on 2nd down. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. 7 yards there and a 1st down. For a lot of people, MVP award means a quarterback award usually. But over 100 yards again last week. They're going to have to look his way more than once when giving out this award this season, I think.
Yeah, it's not just the consistency. It's been some plays that we've seen where we talk about it for weeks thereafter. That's what we're getting out of him. Over 100 yards last week. Expects to continue that in this game, too.
5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Brandon, 5 yards on that run. Let's get back to the huddle and make sure if you're a back, you spend time with your offensive line and give them credit. Hard to move those 300-plus pounders at the line of scrimmage, and they did for a significant chunk of yardage.
And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. Give him 13 yards there at a Kansas City 1st down.
I know a lot of times we like to put players in certain boxes. He does this and he does that. But this guy, he can do a little bit of everything. He's not just a lead blocker or a guy who protects the passer. Handing the ball, he might want to get out of the way.
Now this time Mahomes will throw. He finds his man, complete. That's steal. And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24. Here's 2nd and 4 from the 24. In motion left is Rice. A first run now for Kyron Williams. They'll get him to the ground at the 20 following a pickup of 4. Pretty good job defensively. Thought he was going to get it, but they knew where that marker was, and they stopped him just short of it.
What it does is emphasize that strategic football and situational football is not just played on the offensive side, is it? Defense understanding, as you noted, where the first down marker was and making sure they didn't get there.
And he picks up the first down yardage as he takes this one down to the 15. 46 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far. He was well over 100 yards last week. He told us this week, a little ambitious, said he wants to hit that 200 mark. We'll see.
Makes sense, though, doesn't it? Have we ever run into a running back that had a great game the week before that didn't think that's just going to naturally continue? Just make sure you feed me the football. And that's what they're all about. Continuity, rhythm, number of carries. Just keep giving it to him.
A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
That run right there was an offensive line coach's dream, wasn't it? Guys picked up all of their assignments, created a nice gap for the running back to get through, pick up 7 yards. Yeah, he's probably chortling on the headset right now saying, we got it going, boys. Let's keep it going.
2nd down from the 8. They can get a first down by reaching the 5. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. A great play there. Hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Chiefs lead this now 13-0 here in the opening quarter of the ball game. So it's a pretty good season he's putting together running the football. That now 10 rushing touchdowns on the year.
And we know this is a passing league, and those numbers throwing the football, they seem to go up and up every year. But there's still something to have a reliable back you can count on in the red zone to bring things home for you. And that's what he's been doing all season long.
From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. Not only are they in search of their first score, they're in search of their first down in this ball game as they come up 1st and 10. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here, and what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while, get at least 2 first downs, give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
2nd down, here's Charbonnet. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. Again, it's Charbonnet. Breaks the tackle. He's got room to run. And nothing but green grass here, middle of the field. Touchdown, 49ers. Zach Charbonnet, 60 yards. And the Niners are back within a score. They were already down 2 scores early. They needed something to try to stem that tide, and that certainly qualifies. A big play to get them in the end zone.
It qualifies indeed because, let's face it, they don't get something done on this drive, turn it back over, this game could be 88 and out the gate early.
What? 88 and out the gate?
Yeah.
What's that?
Well, listen, I used to hear my old man talk about it. Usually meant that thing's done.
Well, now that they... Extra point attempt to follow here. And we'll see if this rain affects the team's decisions going forward, but they kick it here, and it's good. So they only needed 3 plays on that drive. And the finishing touch was that nice long run into the end zone.
49ers veteran left tackle Trent showed frustration during practice because Nick Bosa kept beating him.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And he returns this to the 22. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Well, this offense looks like they have a little extra pep in their step as they take the field here for drive number 3, because remember, Charles, drives 1 and 2 both ended in the end zone.
Yeah, right now they've just got to be careful not to lean into overconfidence, because every drive has a life of its own. But I like the way that they've started, the way that they're going about doing things right now. They've got a chance for that 3rd consecutive touchdown, and that would be a crushing blow to the defense.
Now a 2nd and 10. Looking to throw is Mahomes. That one caught by Rice. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. I think defensively you're okay with that. You're in the first quarter. He's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that, you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch, now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
That's some bullshit.
Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. Second quarter from Arrowhead, it's the Chiefs in possession as they've got it with a 4th down coming up. Needing the tough yards, they run it with their fullback. And he is going to have the Chiefs first down as he gets a little more than he needed. 4 yards to pick up there on 4th and 2. Here's Mahomes to throw. And down he goes. The 49ers get there. Nick Herbig, he's the culprit, and that is now his 13th sack of the season as his great year continues. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. Now Mahomes. Wide open receiver complete. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. A big play there. 73 yards. And the Chiefs have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. So, Charles, that's 3 touchdowns on 3 drives, and it's just been an offensive barrage so far.
Great word, partner, using barrage right there. I'm going to add another word if you don't mind. How about perfection? No surprise that they're leading right now. Absolute dominance throughout this ball game, and no signs of slowing down.
That time a 6-play drive, and it winds up with the Chiefs hitting pay dirt. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. Zach Charbonnet and his teammates back to the field for another drive. And I'm wondering if maybe they don't go away from him on this drive a little bit. He's been great, but they haven't scored a lot of points.
I think they still have to show him as a threat. Make sure he touches it a few times, but as you pointed out, use him as a decoy a little bit and get the ball in the hands of some other people in order to put more points on the board. But he's done a really nice job of establishing them with his running.
Yeah, he's established himself well. Now can they put more points up? Purdy looking to throw. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. Not an easy spot here. We'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the first. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And he comes back with one complete. And he's going to be brought down short of the first at about the 31-yard line. Here's Bryce Behringer on now to punt. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. This is fielded at the 27. That'll go as a 39-yard punt, give him 9 on the return, and out will come the offense as they take over. The Chiefs in good position to start out as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. Here's Pacheco to begin the drive, and nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. When we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot, he had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
First catch so far for the man who led the NFL coming into the weekend. He's got a first down.
As a general rule, offensive linemen like to know where their quarterback's going to be when he's setting up to throw the football. But sometimes they just have to get on the run, get on the move. He was able to do that on that play and picks up a first down with a nice throw.
On 1st and 10, here's Pacheco. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And no more. Here's 2nd and 10. Now here's Mahomes. He's got a man. It's his tight end. That's complete. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down with a nice little gain. That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on 2nd down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now gives him much better opportunity to convert on 3rd down.
And this is not going to be enough. Was in search of 2 yards and only got halfway there. They'll bring one of the tight ends in motion left. On 4th down, they'll try and run for it. And he's going to get to the 31, enough for the first down. We kind of looked at each other as they decided to go for it, but in the end, great execution, a 6-yard gain, and it all works out. So they convert on 4th, and now from just outside the 30, here's 1st and 10. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he's going to get this one down to the 30. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
They go play action. Now Mahomes. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. The Chiefs on 3rd down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This is 3rd and 9. Mahomes going to throw. He's got his target. That's complete. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Everything's going right here in this first half, and they've got a good lead. And part of that can be attributed to their success on 3rd down. This is another conversion here, and they can look to really open things up now with this 1st and goal.
This offense continues to be a hot knife through butter. 3 drives, 3 scores, and knocking on the door again on drive number 4. Oh, how about this on 1st and goal? And he's going to press this one forward as they stop it right around the 1. It'll be a pickup of 4, and it brings up 2nd and goal.
It's a bit of a dangerous part of the field for him to break into their bag of tricks, but for a minute there, I thought it was going to set up perfectly for him. Instead, they don't get into the end zone, but they do pick up positive yardage.
Second and goal from the 1.
Come on, Deebo. You ought to get it against your former team.
Oh, how about this call down near the goal line? And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. Taking it in from a yard out. And the Chiefs take a 3-touchdown lead. This feels like something we'd see more commonly, CD, in a college game. They give it to the receiver down here in the red zone, but it winds up successful.
Yeah, partner, I think you'd think it's less likely to find running space to the edge down here close to the end zone where things are so condensed. But a lot of times you end up focusing on the running backs, and they're able to slip it to the receiver, and it resulted in a touchdown.
Extra point by Butker is on target.
And the lead now to 3 touchdowns in 21.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25.
The 49er offense, they're coming back out onto the field, and we're going to give you a look at the playoff picture now into the weekend in the NFC.
And as we take a look at the playoff picture, certainly still a lot of jostling to go in these final few weeks. For the moment, they would be a wild card team, far from locked up, but that's why this is exciting. These last few weeks, a lot to play for.
So much to play for, and remember, 7 teams in each conference go to the playoffs instead of 6. And not to mention, remember when the league made that move a few seasons ago to put divisional games at the end of the year? So you get to week 16 and 17, you're playing for playoff spots, and you're playing divisional games. Couldn't be more exciting than that.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Inside give to Davis.
And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
They go again with Davis.
And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. 7 yards there and a 1st down.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember the last drive, they went 3 and out.
They go play action here. Purdy. And the Chiefs are going to get him. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
3 scores down, not even a halftime yet. They are not getting much generated offensively. They've got to figure it out.
It's tough because this defense just seems to be playing with so much confidence right now.
They really are. They are on their toes, and they're getting it.
Under pressure, and they got to him again.
Jalen Carter in there to drop him, and sacks on 1st and 2nd downs. Now leads to a 3rd and long.
Well, this is what happens when you get behind the chains, as people like to say, when you have obvious passing situations. Hard to vary it up and fool a defense.
And you hate those situations if you're an O-lineman, right?
Oh, without a doubt, because you just know they're coming, and you never know exactly how. They can be exotic in their blitzes, or their athletic ability just takes over.
And a 42-yard line here and brought down there. Here comes the 49ers punter now, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. This will be fielded at the 17. They call that a punt of 38 yards officially, and they will take over 1st and 10. The Chiefs offense set to go. And thus far, the weather has not slowed this offense down one bit. They've looked good so far in the first half.
They certainly have. And think back to our meeting with the head coach. And we asked him, because we saw the forecast for this game, didn't we? We said, hey, have you prepared for this? And he talked about the different drills that they've done in adverse conditions, the wet ball drills, things of that nature. He said, I don't think it's going to slow us down much. We tend to handle it pretty well, and he's been right.
When Mahomes sees something, he'll change the play. On 2nd down, here's Mahomes. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. And give him 6 yards here as he's stopped near the 35 at the 34. Here's 3rd and 3. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he's got the 1st down yardage before he's brought down at the 42. 7 yards there, good enough to move the sticks. This offense #1 in the NFL in picking up 1st downs, and their run game got him another one there.
A really good stat to lead the league in, isn't it? Because you keep picking up 1st downs, sustaining drives, that means you're controlling the football, controlling the clock, and letting your defense rest on the sidelines.
Not
not able to go anywhere that time. Second down.
Usually the offense has an answer to anything a defense throws at them, including a safety valve, and that's what they did on that play. They went there, but the defense still made an excellent play and held them to no gain.
Now Mahomes throwing on second down. He throws it on the move, but can't connect as that falls incomplete.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
Remember how I got to be quarterback? Just come on.
They come up to the line now facing a 3rd and 10 after the incompletion.
Like, wait, what? That's how I got to be quarterback.
Shotgun snap to Mahomes. Able to find the open man. That's complete. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. 25 yards that time. Give him now 1,062 catches in his career. And I'm looking at the list here. That ties him with Andre Johnson.
And I wonder if he ever wrote Andre Johnson's name down and that number and said, that's where I'm trying to go. That's what I'm trying to get to. If so, congratulate yourself. You are there. That means you rank amongst the best that have ever done it.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. Now a 1st down carry. It's Williams. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. He'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4. Decided to hand it off that time on the run-pass option.
Appeared to be an easy decision. Just gave it inside. Nice steady gain.
From the 5, 2nd and 4. Again, it's Williams. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down. That's some good tackling there to keep him short of that yellow line.
Yeah, defensively, all I'm thinking is that on that play, get me to 3rd down. Get me into a position where I can make one more play and get my defense off the field.
Nobody worked on Friday. Nobody worked on Saturday because the coach was on Saturday and Sunday. And so
creeping up on a minute to play in this 1st half.
we would take the battle. Working for the table. Working for the table. That was 5.
And they'll go on the ground. So he fought off the tackle, and that effort gives him the 1st before he's brought down.
Running the ball served them well all game long, and there's another example as they pick up a 1st down.
A chance to really cap off a big 1st half here as they come up on 1st and goal.
Black chair, yeah. So I will ride. And then when you catch chickens, you have the catcher. We carry.
And Mahomes is going to keep it. And he's going to take it into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Patrick Mahomes keeping it himself from a yard out. And the Chiefs are able to add on to their 1st half lead.
They have really had their way so far in the 1st half, but they wanted to continue to build on their lead. They know that no lead is safe in this league, so they decided to try their best to get one more as they headed into the half, and they got it done.
Butker on for the PAT. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. A pretty long drive that time, 11 plays all told. And it was all capped by Patrick Mahomes using his legs to get in the end zone. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. The Niners ready to go on offense for the final time of this 1st half. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
The 49ers now going to use the 1st of their timeouts as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1. They'll drop this off for Davis. Now San Francisco going to call their 2nd timeout. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. This 2nd and 4. Out of the gun, Purdy. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. Now a signal and a timeout call, as it comes with 9 seconds to go in this first half of play.
Come back home just to get up the next morning to do it again. Because if we wanted a pair, 2 pair of running shoes and track,
on first down, it's Purdy. Throwing middle, and it's complete.
How much money you got saved? But no bank for us. It's under the mattress. Yep. How much money you got saved? Granny, I got, $140. Let me walk around.
So we've come to halftime after a very one-sided beginning to this one. As we'll send you down to Orlando, we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports halftime. Well, we're in the latter stages of this season. Everybody's getting antsy, so antsy that we're going to skip the halftime and get ready for the third quarter. Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19. Here comes the Chiefs offensive unit as they'll have it to begin quarter number 3. Now, the first half definitely went their way, and this would seem to be a great opportunity to kind of put this game a little closer out of reach with a score here.
Yeah, and it's a wonderful opportunity for them because if they can add 7 more to their lead before the other guys even see the football, that could be the decisive blow in this game. I think that's how they're eyeing it. That's how they're approaching it.
They stay on the ground this time. It's Williams. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. Give him 13 yards there and a Kansas City first down. They've got the lead early here in the third quarter, and runs like that are how they established that lead in the first half.
I love the fact that you're using the word lead because they are leading from the front, pounding on the defense right now with the running game, and truly establishing themselves here in the second half. That coach is always harped on the quarterback reading the defense and getting it to the open man. That's good recognition there, and how about what he did after the catch?
Yeah, hit your tight end, let him get some rack.
Yeah, when he gets moving, not many guys want to come over and put a hit on him, do they?
And they'll run it here. Yeah, he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
Focus after that run isn't how many yards they gained. They said they gained a first down, and they've been running it well all game long.
Put you in places that you never thought you'd be. And it has a way of putting you exactly where you're supposed to be.
So first and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. Flushed out right. They don't get the hook up there, but you really have to marvel at how precise he's been throwing the football these last couple weeks.
Oh, that's the perfect word for it, precise, because if you're at 70% or better 2 weeks in a row, you have a job as long as you want one in this league, won't you? I mean, let's face it, it's not just West Coast offense either. He's putting the ball downfield as well.
Eluding the pressure right. Looking right sideline, that's complete. And he'll be brought down with a penalty flag on the field. It was a late decision to throw, and it might have been too late. So the big play nullified, illegal forward pass.
And maybe we know why they were able to get such a good chunk of yardage on that play. That pass was illegal.
Maybe worse than the loss of yardage, they also lose the down. So now it's 3rd and long. They'll send Rice in motion. On 3rd and long, it's Mahomes. And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there, and now 4th down. Here's the Chiefs punter now. And the way this offense has moved the ball, he hasn't been needed till here in the 3rd. A 40-yard punt, 1 yard on the return. And the Niners will go on offense. 1st and 10. Now we take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out for their first possession of the second half. A CD, they certainly know the hole that they face as they begin the second half. They have to do what he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Pat Surtain. And they have the football, and will set up shop at the 33-yard line.
Okay, partner, no surprise to you. I'm going to look at this from the defensive perspective. In the rain, you have to be more cautious trying to cover passing routes. Why? The offense knows where they're going with the football. The receiver knows the route he's going to run. You have to make sure you keep your footing underneath you.
47 yards rushing for him now in the ball game.
Hey, it's not the most spectacular play, but I think most teams will take that every single time for the first play of a drive. Begin the series with positive yardage and set yourself up for a very manageable second down.
Second down and 4. And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. Heck of a move, but only able to work his way down near the 23. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Now Mahomes going to shift him around. They'll try for the first with Pacheco. He's going to be a yard short. Needed 2, but only got 1. 4th down. Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
They've gone to their fullback quite a bit. He'll get it again. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. It's the fullback. His second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Chiefs' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. On the other sideline right now, it's just absolute dejection. But, Charles, let's focus on the positive. With the lead that they built here, they've done pretty much everything to perfection in this ball game.
They certainly have. Makes me think that their week of preparation was excellent. And they flowed into this game, and it carried over. And right now, I don't expect them to back off at all. They're playing so well, they just want to keep it going.
The return man down to a knee, and this will come out to the 25-yard line. And the 49ers getting set to trot out there. Well, we're still in the third quarter, so there's some time to kind of clean this up and make it look more respectable now. Or win, that's probably gone out the window, Charles. But I don't know. Do you look at this as a time to just improve and maybe start to look towards the future?
I think you have to find something to play for, something to grasp onto until the clock runs out. But, Brandon, we've been around this game a long time. This is an outlier. You don't get many blowouts like this no matter how the game looks on paper going in. This one has turned out to be everyone's worst nightmare realized.
Now 2nd and 3. On the option, it's Charbonnet. And not much there at all. Maybe a yard up to the 43.
Well, that's not a run that's going to make any of the highlight tapes, but they've been moving it well all game on the ground. This is another one that keeps them moving forward.
Davis, they'll try to run for it. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down.
Another down on the scoreboard, but the urge to go for it is almost irresistible here on 4th and short. Yeah, I know they're on their own side of the field.
I was going to say.
Normally I would say punt the ball away, but I'm feeling it. I say go for it.
So a change of possession here on the punt. And the Chiefs are going to take over with a long field ahead and a 1st and 10. And now this offense comes back out onto the field. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Here now, 2nd and 4. Motion man right is Rice. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. Brought down around the 16 or 17. Showed some tough running, but couldn't free much space. Still a couple yards short of the first as the 3-yard gain brings up a third down.
I really want to do real estate. So I'm working to get the real estate license. Get away from you instead of understanding that.
And he's going to have the first down as he's marked down just shy of the 20.
Well, Carter, none of these runs individually have added up to a whole lot.
Now 3 plays, all 3 short runs, but together a first down.
Yeah, it's amazing how the narrative changes when you string them together.
You learn. Mama learned. Did you learn how to drive? Did you say, okay, just follow me? We learned it. I learned how to drive at the battlefield.
In motion left goes a tight end. Up the middle, it's Williams. And he stopped immediately there. Marquise Bell in on that stop.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
Rolling to his right. And off balance throw there, and it's going to wind up incomplete.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
An incomplete pass on second down. It muddles things a little bit here. This is 3rd and 10. Throwing now is Mahomes. That'll be caught by Rice. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. That goes for a Chiefs first down, 14 yards.
Well, I certainly don't want to pile on, but this defense has just not been up to the challenge in this game, and this continues as we see here. Coverage, not been very good. Soft in spots. There's an easy throw and catch for another first down.
Play action. Now it's Mahomes. And that's to Amon-Ra St. Brown. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. 12 more yards there and another first down. Pacheco gets it up the gut, and he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Offense looked a little bit discouraged out there, play, shaking their heads a bit, looking at each other. I think they thought they'd get a lot more out of that call. Sometimes you do get the running lane you want, and other times the defensive front, they just break up the play before it can get going.
Pacheco gets it again on 2nd down, and he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough in run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking.
Mahomes hit. He lost the football. And now there he goes right side. Down the sideline he goes. And he will bring this one back. It's a fumble return for the 49er touchdown.
He told me one time, he said, you know what a dream is? And I said, no, sir. He said, a dream is a gift you give to yourself.
And at this point, after that return for a touchdown, I guess the only thing is you're asking what else could go wrong.
Was to play football.
Not only that, I think that between the two of us, we thought this was over before. I believe now it's really over.
Point after, right down the middle. And that'll cut the lead down a bit to 28. So here's the kickoff now as he'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the Chiefs offense ready to go again.
I had given myself that gift that I could give to myself. Man, I was, and a lot of people don't understand that. But let me tell you, coming from where we come from, right now we came.
Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. They'll start the drive here with Pacheco. And he'll get this up just shy of the 30.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
So I got
To throw, it's Mahomes. The quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating a defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. Mahomes now to throw. And that'll be caught by St. Brown. And he will have a Chiefs first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Throwing on 1st down is Mahomes. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 47. From the gun, it's Mahomes. He finds his man, complete. That's Rice. And they're going to get this down to about the 37. Same exact result as last play, a pickup of 11.
This offensive game plan has just been sensational. I mean, when you think about all the different ways they've gotten their receivers open so far, it's really been impressive. Scheme, design, execution.
Slot man moves right. Mahomes taps this forward. It's a jet sweep. A nice play design there with the touch pass. Looked good at the start, but bottom line, the defense was ready.
And they did a nice job scouting, didn't they? Not just scouting, but now executing once they saw the play for real after having worked on it all week in practice. They drilled on the play, then they drilled him.
Working from the gun, Mahomes. That is knocked away and incomplete, but a penalty flag. In the backfield, this might be a roughing call. So roughing the passer penalty, never one that you like to see.
Not at all, and especially when you're in that final push of the season. You can't afford to get your quarterback hurt before the playoffs roll around, and we know they'll be here before you know it.
And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. A 3rd quarter action from Kansas City. 2nd down and 10.
I think track was my best sport. Football was the easiest.
Now it's Mahomes again. Got St. Brown running the quick slant here. And he's brought down. Now the offense moving quickly to the line.
The reason why you run the triple option so you don't care about your stats. The triple option is trust.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And he's got it. Touchdown, Chiefs. Amon-Ra St. Brown there to make the grab. And the Chiefs are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this 3rd quarter. Boy, another score. This lead gets even bigger. And, Charles, we haven't even hit the 4th quarter yet.
Well, forget the deficit, right? They're really not going to cut into that a heck of a lot. But how can they get out of here with some dignity? Can they get a stop or two? Can they make a play on offense themselves? Anything to start to feel better about what's happened to them here in this one.
So I approach the end, and I have to approach his inside shoulder. And I have to determine if I can get there or if I can.
So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
2 yards to go, second down. We're back now in KC. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the fourth quarter. A very one-sided affair. 50 catches for him now on the year, and he's got a first down. Throwing here, Purdy. Now throw right side here, going to be incomplete. Now, the trials and tribulations of being a quarterback in this league, it's tough. It's got to be wearing on him out there.
Well, he has been sacked a number of times. He had an interception, so I'm going to give him a skosh of credit for hanging in there and trying to make something happen, despite the amount of pressure he's been under this entire game.
That's where I want to be. That's where our growth and development is from. You get a scholarship and you go to the University of South Carolina.
Purdy will look to throw again here. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
Run track against Johnson County.
Now Purdy. This is caught inside the 15. And he's got this all the way down to the 5-yard line. A big play there for the Niners. 42 yards.
I felt comfortable going to South Carolina.
Purdy now to throw. And he's going to be taken down, sacked back around the 18-yard line. George Karlaftis. What a play by him. That's going to go as a loss of 13.
But one thing I do know, these guys on defense, they don't want this game to end. They're winning by multiple touchdowns. They've shut down the opposing quarterback in a big way, and they're still picking up sacks as we approach the end of this one.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
A lot of bad news on that play for them, wasn't there? Lost the football, lost a lot of yardage, but I think the good news outweighs it. Able to retain possession. That was big for them.
Being there and figuring it out. I almost slumped out of South Carolina.
Now on 3rd and forever, he'll look to throw. Quick hit, the ball comes out, and it's picked up by the Chiefs. And he'll return this ball across midfield to the 47-yard line.
And with that kind of a deficit, you can't afford to make any kind of mistakes. But it's been pretty symptomatic of what we've seen all game with them, isn't it? Down this big in the fourth quarter.
You'd say an afternoon to forget, absolutely. The Chiefs ready to rock again on offense. And they have to be feeling pretty good. Comfortable fourth quarter lead as they take over following the fumble recovery. And now the first throw for the backup quarterback. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Rice. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. They go play action here on first down. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. They'll try and run. This is Williams. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. They give him 5 that time as they draw a bit closer here for a 2nd and goal. Back to throw here. And that is caught for the touchdown, Kansas City. George Chenal, a 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Chiefs stretch this fourth quarter lead even further, and they are closing in on win number 12 of the season. Well, where our booth is here, we can see all of the writers to our left, and their post-game stories, Charles, they have been filed for some time because this game, boy, is it lopsided.
Yeah, we can see our guy Scoop. He's even got his fedora tipped over his face. I think he's taking a nap now. Nothing left to write for him, but how gratifying has it been for them to see what they've done in practice and carry it into a game and see the execution be so good. They've got to feel fantastic about what they've accomplished in this one.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away.
Once you unretire,
And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25. San Francisco's offense returns to the field. And they unfortunately are staring at a mini losing streak developing, trailing here in the fourth quarter. This would be their third straight defeat. Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete. Another pass attempt, another incompletion, and they're just a little over 100 yards passing here in this game, so defensively, pretty good job.
Definitely, because they were never really able to get the ball in the hands of their playmakers, so a lot of credit to the defensive game plan, and especially the execution.
9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be third and less than a yard. Well, he's a diminutive receiver, Charles. Not a ton of size, but still able to bring that in against double coverage.
I think that's a great job by him of understanding angles, because you mentioned his size. He's not going to go over the top of someone or body someone out of the way. He's got to make sure he creates enough space for himself by getting people into the wrong spot on defense, moving them with his body, and then showing his numbers to the quarterback to be open.
On first down, Purdy. And a quick throw here, that's complete.
Come on down, bro.
One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1.
Number 37.
The Niners on 3rd down. It's been a problem. Just 1 for 7 thus far. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. Here's Purdy. Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete.
The offenses always try to be smart about when they're trying to dial up a screen to the running back because they understand you can only go to the well so many times in a game without the defense starting to anticipate the call.
They'll score that a 36-yard punt. So now here are the Chiefs as their offense makes their way back out onto the field. And it would seem as if their 3-game winning streak is about to go to 4, but still a little work to do as they start 1st and 10. A throw left side to start the drive is complete. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. That play going for 16 yards to start the drive. 1st down. Partner, I know we're still in the afternoon slate here. Some primetime games still on the docket, but it's going to be tough to top this effort. What an offensive performance we have seen. They have been unstoppable from the moment we began this game, and they're not holding back. They're still throwing the football here in the 4th.
They certainly are, and let me tell you something. If you're old school, you don't like this at all. But in today's football, you just go ahead and savor it. Watch a team execute at a high level. Doesn't matter what the scoreboard says.
A quick throw there going to be batted away and incomplete. But their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns, and it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make everyone involved on offense pretty happy because that gives them all a chance to pad their stats a bit. But as far as the actual need, you and I both know they can just run this clock out because this one, it was over a long time ago.
And carries like that, that's how they're going to continue to salt this thing away here, Charles, in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, how about that? A new set of downs. Clock continues to move. No better way to close out a game than to tap those mastodons you have up front and say, guys, keep pounding them. Let's keep the ball, keep their offense on the sidelines, and let's close this one out.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down. They'll set up to throw. Connects with Kittle underneath. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
Completion was given up, but that's why you play zone defense, so that you can have people around the ball when it's caught, and you don't give up much run after the catch.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. That is caught. They picked up 5 yards last time. Now they double it and get 10 here. And they have been unstoppable this afternoon, Charles. They just went after them from the start, and pass plays like we just saw. They're continuing their dominance here despite the big lead in the 4th quarter.
And that they have in every way. And plays like that across all phases of the game, they've just been effortless for them in this one. And that's what's helped them build such a large lead and allowed them to smile as this game continues.
And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. They had a gain of 10 last time, now a gain of 20 here. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. They'll look to throw again. No hesitation, goes right back to Likely. Touchdown! Isaiah Likely from 13 yards out. And the Chiefs continue to run up the score. They lead it big here in the 4th. I'm not sure what other ground there is to cover here. I mean, this offense has been amazing. Just total domination, Charles.
They've clicked so well, and if you really focus in on the offensive line, they've protected well when they wanted to throw the ball. They've moved people off the line of scrimmage when they wanted to run it. Smiles all the way around. This offense has been really good in this one.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And this will not be returned. It's a touchback, and they'll begin at the 25. And San Francisco gets set to go here. They were coming off the extra week of rest, but this team started sluggish, and it really didn't get any better from there. And trailing big here in this 4th quarter. Purdy looking to throw on 1st down here. And he will find his big tight end over the middle. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. That one good for 37 yards. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Purdy will set up to throw it here. And he's got his man on the out route. And he'll go down at the 28. They still need about the length of the football here, maybe a little less as they come up on 2nd and inches. Purdy. They'll set up the screen with Davis. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. So they'll wind up losing 5 yards on the play. And that's going to bring up a 3rd down. On the draw, this is Davis. And brought down, but not before he was able to break the tackle, and the extra effort moves the sticks. Give him 7 yards on the play as they do pick up the 3rd down conversion. There's Purdy on 1st and 10. Firing quickly here, and that's complete.
Are you fucking serious?
Down inside the 15 he goes. The Niners passing game in sync now. They've got another 1st down. Purdy looking to throw. That's going to be caught at the 10-yard line. And he's taken down at the 7 after a gain of 7. 2nd down and 3. Ball on the 7. On the give, here's Charbonnet. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. A 5-yard gain there makes it 1st and goal. He's hit pay dirt a lot this year, but not that time.
Yeah, I'm tracking right there with you. You're exactly right. He's found the end zone plenty of times. No way I can find any fault with the call. He may not have scored there, but of course you're going to give it to him.
So it's 49er football here as we get you reset. They've got it 1st and goal as they look to punch in a late score. Back to throw, Purdy. Feeling the pressure here and taken down. A sack back at the 7. Keanu Britton. The defensive tackle getting in there for a loss of 5. Throwing on 2nd down, it's Purdy. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Tell you what, partner, after he ices down, he's going to need a nice long soak in a hot tub after this one. He's been under duress the entire game.
Yeah, once again, hit as he throws. Fortunate that one wound up incomplete. And it'll be intercepted. Trent McDuffie with a pick. No! The Chiefs are going to get the football here as he gets this up to the 38-yard line. Well, this game was already decided, Charles, let's be honest. But now another feather in the cap of this defense as they pick him off for the 2nd time.
You're right about that. Things have been going pretty well for them, to put it mildly. But they're still out there hunting for big plays and get another one right there.
So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 at their 38. That one looks like he'll throw here. Wide open receiver, complete. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 25 yards there on the catch and run. There's absolutely been no stopping this offense today. They already have the big lead, obviously. Here in the 4th quarter, they could coast to the end, but right now they're not passing up any chances to put up some garbage time yardage.
And, partner, why would they? Because who knows the next time you'll be playing as well as you have today. When you're in that zone, you go ahead and take full advantage of it. You don't worry about your opponent. You just worry about what you're doing.
Meanwhile, the throw here is complete, and he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. And they're going to speed things up here. They'll look to throw now on 1st down. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. Well, at this juncture, CD, you normally see teams pack in the passing game. They've got the huge lead. Not them, though. They're still taking their shots.
I remember reading in past history there's a college football coach in the Hall of Fame whose nickname was Close the Gates of Mercy. Now, he wasn't really big on that. He was big on going ahead and scoring. He's kind of reincarnated right here. We're watching it in front of us.
Well, they're up comfortably here, Charles, but that lead certainly not dissuading them from pressing the envelope late. I mean, if anything, with these passes, it's like they're getting more aggressive to try to drive the ball downfield.
And that will certainly lend itself to some post-game questions for that coach, and maybe you and I should attend that press conference and see what he has to say, because someone's going to ask him why he continued to push it. My guess, he didn't like how some of this...
As he throws, he lost the football. It's loose. And now this ball picked up by the offense. But here in the final 2 minutes of the game, this will be blown dead. Only the fumbler can advance the football. So this will go back to the spot of the fumble itself. And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. Now they go for it on 4th, but this one is going to wind up incomplete. The Chiefs tried it, but they're turned away on 4th down. And the 49ers are going to get the football back. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. Where we stand right now in the 4th quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things through this ball game. The self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
So this one in the win column for Kansas City. And to be frank, Charles, probably not too many people surprised at how this one turned out.
Yeah, I don't think so at all. I mean, they're such a good football team. They were at home. You walked in and you looked at the advantages and you saw that they had most of them. It'd take a lot to try and even it up. I just thought 2 words for this ball game: methodical and predictable. And both of them came together.
So for Kansas City, they continue to roll as the win gets them to 12-2 on the year. And they will hit the road next week to take on the Pittsburgh Steelers. Meanwhile, for San Francisco, they fall to 8-6 with the loss. And they'll try to get back on the beam next week as they'll head to Tampa to take on the Bucs. So that'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Chiefs victorious here as we say so long from Arrowhead.
Geechee is always fast made it to the finals. Yeah. 3 rounds to make it. You better come ready, you know what I'm saying? You better come ready.
That's dope. So they got a battle just to get to you.
Yeah, it was a 3-round tournament. That's right. 3-round tournament. They got 3 rounds each battle, too, you know what I'm saying? So he was in it, King OG, Melo Bay, Winters, Luciano, there was a couple other names that was in that tournament as well, man. They did that thing, but he ended up being victorious, making it all the way to the finals. So I'm like, yeah, man, he earned that shot. He earned that shot.
Okay. They got to work to get it.
Got to work, and now you got to show what it's about. You know what I'm saying? That's what it's about.
Shout out to Jazz, you know what I mean? She got Worthy.
Shout out Jazz.
You know what I mean? I've been hearing a little criticism, you know what I mean, coming against it. How do you feel about that, knowing how much work she put on it? You know, it's not all straight hate. Some people are saying somebody else should have, you know what I mean? Some people put in another more work. You know what I mean? Not just the trolls. Fuck the trolls. The niggas that really say, like, there's other people putting in work that should have got a better look at.
I feel like when you look at shit like that, bro, when you win it, it's always come with haters. It always come with that. Like, I dealt with that my career, kind of going the back-to-backs and 3 Kobe's, you know what I'm saying? So they don't want to see you keep winning. So when you win, you don't have to deal with that. I feel like all she got to do is just keep showing improvement and putting in work. I feel like if you know her and you really in this coach, you see how much time she put into her material, how much effort she put into her performance, her appearance, everything that comes with the battle. Like the show that she tried to bring, you can't deny it. You know what I'm saying? She's a superstar in this sport, and she brings 100% every time. She's not slacking, she's not fucking up. You know what I mean? So you gotta give her that, man. And then this is Worthy. This is what you had coffee, you had fire, you had hustle, fire, you had Vixen, fire. So they're not wrong because any of them could have won it, but it was one of those years where, like you said, anybody could have won. So there's no wrong answer. So Jazz winning it was, you know what I mean? You gotta get it. What up, gang? Jazz winning it. Somebody just gotta give her, you know what I mean? You gotta tip your hat, give her a salute, man. You know what I'm saying? And this year they back at it again. The ladies is back fighting for it again. They got a big battle, so and it's the last year, so I want to see them all go hard. You know what I mean? She trying to catch me with the belt, so I need somebody to trip her so she don't get the you know what I'm saying? Like, so I ain't gonna hear the end of it. You feel me? So, nah, man, like, salute to her, man. Last thing I see, we gonna talk about it this week. You know what I mean? Of course, we gonna get on here and talk about it with me, her, and D-Gang. Try to give her a formal, you know what I mean? Championship. You know what I mean? Cake and ice cream and all that good shit, but I'm proud of her, man. You know what I mean? That's really my dog, man. So I'm really happy to see what she's doing in her career, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, she got the bulletproof coming up.
Yeah, bulletproof.
Today she's doing the thing versus Gallup,
Yeah, she just had Hollow the Don,
you know what I mean? So
she's back working.
she's still working.
It's not what $3, I believe, on beat, you know what I'm saying? She's been doing her motherfucking thing. She's doing her numbers, man, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah, you gotta salute that. You gotta salute it, because they was asking her to come outside. I remember years ago, people used to say she don't battle with them. Now she's giving you 5-6 battles a year. You can't, you know what I mean? You gotta show her that.
Yeah, tonight.
You know what I mean?
Now, the last question, do you feel like she's the face of female battle rap?
The face of it?
The face of it.
I'm gonna be totally 100% honest. And I don't like to do this because I know everybody keeps trying to pit them all against each other. But her and Miss Hustle both do so much for female battle rap, whether you like one or like the other. They both do so much for as far as the freestyles. You see, they hit Cosmic Care, they done been on Funk Flexes, they done been on the radars and shit like that. Like they do stuff outside of it, you know what I mean? They both take their appearance and things seriously. They get dressed when they come to the battle and try to put on. They both give 100%. I know a lot of people be giving Miss Hustle a hard time, but she don't go up there choking and fucking up. She give an A1 performance every time. Jazz, same way. Like, you know what I mean? If they have had a battle here or there where they stumble somewhere, like they gonna make up for that next one and go even crazy. So for me, I know a lot of people like to put them against it, but like, you got a face of it. They both like really put on so much for that shit that you gotta give them their flowers, you know what I'm saying? And then of course the big sister Hawkins, the Shunies, you know what I'm saying? All of them names, man, E. Hortz and all of them, like, they put on too, like, you know what I mean? So I don't want to slight none of them, because I feel like as a collective, they keep it going. But those two ladies definitely at the forefront of, like, always getting the big matches. Miss Hustle just battled Hitman Holler. She don't even battle ladies, you know what I'm saying? Jazz Rapper, she on Hollow the Don, they on Arsenal. She getting all these big legendary matches, battle K-Rock, battle me, you know what I'm saying? So all those things, you know, like, you gotta see both of them. Those two. People want to see them battle, they gotta battle one day. And that's all, you know the conversation. Well, I don't know if it's gonna ever happen. If not, they might do a compliment or something. Maybe they do a compliment. Put them in a compliment. They don't want to hear nice shit about each other, cuz on the hood, like, switch it up, fuck all that, you know, let them do that, and, you know, and give each other them flowers and praise, you know, battle rap that way, but definitely, man, yeah, those two for sure, man, they doing their thing, man, like I say, with a host of other females who call me the Vincent all day, you know what I'm saying?
Alright, man, top 3 battle leagues.
Top 3 battle leagues, man, the Riot is number 1, of course, you all real. Right now, man, I'm not gonna lie. Street Talk ENT, man. I got a battle league this weekend coming up versus Savage. Shout out my dog Scoop. We've been putting on fire events all year. I gotta get into it. Y'all not into Street Talk is having a new top 5 battle league gear this year. Apollo, event was crazy. So TVL, they got Bulletproof coming up. They another one of the top leagues. So it's a couple more. I'm gonna shout them out, man. You know, I show love to everybody. So everybody that got a league, I know how hard it is. That goes down the trenches with Easy. Black Mafia Battle League, Mechanico, all these leagues that's hosted by battle rappers, I know how tough that is to do. You know what I mean? Because I do it myself. So all the leagues, man, you know what I mean? Kills over there, all the noise people making over here in our battle. So salute to all the leagues, man. But Ryan number 1, the rest is under that. 2, 3, 4, 5 is after that. All right, yeah, we just dropped Victor versus Ab is out, gonna run that up. Kobe versus Xavier Worthy is out, run that up. Next versus Doo-Wop is out, gonna run that up. We got a new event gonna be getting announced real soon. And that's it, man. What the fuck going on, man?
Thank you, BT got out, man, you know what I mean? If I was real, we got that license, man.